as the unrelenting streak of perilous weather powers on. Tonight, a plane skidding off the taxiway in Rochester, New York.
Use your discretion. An aircraft just split off taxiway Alpha 2.
Emergency vehicles surround the plane, racing to evacuate the 53 people on board. Luckily, no one was injured.
1, 2, 3.
As the deluge of snow and ice that froze over the Pacific Northwest trudges cross-country. Treacherous roads sending cars sliding from Washington to Alabama.
It's cold, it's freezing.
A year since a blizzard killed dozens of people around Buffalo, Western New York transformed again by winter's wrath.
This restaurant is barely recognizable, frozen by the bone-chilling temperatures and buried by feet of lake-effect snow. Parts of the greater Buffalo area have seen more than 60 inches of snow since Saturday. That's almost as tall as I am.
Hundreds of trucks and snowplows working to clear roads, with schools closed for the 4th day in a row tomorrow.
Any one of these snow mounds could be a car. You really have to be careful when you're driving through here.
Over the last week, at least 47 people died in the extreme weather nationwide. 3 of those victims killed when a power line fell on their car in Oregon Wednesday. In Wisconsin, DeAndre White's family believes the 40-year-old died of hypothermia, remembering him as someone that would always help others. And in Tennessee, a state of emergency after the most recent winter storms claimed at least 14 lives. This dramatic video just released by state police in nearby Kentucky, capturing the rescue of 4 stranded college students who had been camping. Winds whipping around them. As tonight, the barrage of brutal conditions is burying communities coast to coast.
Emily, what more are you learning about that plane that skidded off a taxiway?
Lester, American Airlines says the aircraft will be inspected and is blaming the incident on snowy airfield conditions as the Northeast braces for another storm tomorrow. Hard to imagine even more snow here in Western New York.
Yeah, it sure
Lester?
is. Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.